Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. Then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
Welcome to Super Pictures Weekly, a podcast recorded exclusively in Discord. Just fucking kidding. We are your co-hosts. I am Donovan, and I still have not played Spider-Man Miles Morales because I'm a big dum-dum, but I promise when the monitor is set up, I definitely will do it.
He's lying, and my name is William, and I've beaten Miles Morales, and I'm waiting to play it the second time, but he won't play it because he's a big dum-dum.
I am not lying. I swear to God. As soon as this monitor's up, over here, if you're watching the Twitch stream, which we're live on, to my right, your left, it's going to get hung on the wall, the monitor's going up, boom, it's going to happen. I swear to God. Anyway, we're followed up by our robot Craig, which might be a lie, it's not, where I'm taxing the shit out of my CPU right now. I'm recording in OBS, I'm recording in Discord, I am just streaming, it's good, it's fine, no big deal.
We vibing.
We are vibing, my CPU is not. Anyway, you know where to find us, right? We are on, well, Podbean, they're our host, and we're on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. I did not actually put us on Pandora. I'm a piece of shit. We had
what the fuck, man?
Dude, look, all right. I forgot. As soon as we stopped that last cast, I was like, yeah, and then I just forgot. So, anyway. Okay. If you can't find us on any major platform that podcasts are on, for whatever reason, you search Super Pixels Weekly, you can't see it. No big deal, right? Just Google us. We are the #1 search result, Super Pixels Weekly, chicka. Typing it in. Bam, that's us. Should be a purple link by now if you're listening, honestly. We're also inadvertently sponsored through my Twitch, which, again, we're live on, by Instant Gaming. Get some sweet deals on some sweet games. There's a lot of new releases coming out pretty soon. We talked about it, and they're on there, so check it out. Link is going to be in the description. Platforms, right? So we're live on my Twitch right now, twitch.tv/pixels and pints. William has a YouTube channel. It's pretty fucking sick. Check it out. World's Okayest Gamers.
It's all right.
Gamer, I think you changed it, right?
Yeah.
It's all right. Nothing but skate videos. It's fucking sick. And then, old cringy YouTube videos from when we were kids. So, that's all right.
Yeah.
Get on there for that, really. But, yeah, also, if you are watching the stream and you scroll down to the panels, or if you're on mobile, you click that little D icon, which sounds really bad without context. Trust me, I know. We have a stream team through the stream for Extra Life. And if you don't know what Extra Life is, it's a charity that brings video games to children through the Children's Healthcare Network. So a lot of kids that have issues, right, with terminal stuff, or extended stays in the hospital, right? We take video games for granted every single day. So what you should do, if you ever thought about subscribing, I'm not going to shit on you, Will. Not you, William, but Will in the chat, Torment, right? Give subs, it's super cool. But if you want to donate to the channel, you should actually avert it.
Hey, stop it!
Oh, we got a follower. Bam. Sorry, I got sidetracked. If you want to donate, right, donate money to the charity through the stream, because we have a stream team, right? It helps Penn State's hospital, which is across the street from me in Hershey. It's a student hospital. They're super good. It's a children's hospital as well. So, yeah, just help the kids out, right? Kids can't wait. We take video games for granted every single day. And, what's to stop us getting some money raised, right? Helping these kids out and letting them fucking play Mario Party, man. Honestly, that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
We play video games for fun every single day. We take it for granted, like I said. Let's help the kids out. I get super long-winded every episode. I swear to God, I'm sorry. We are also on Gmail. Email us at superpixelsweekly@gmail.com, right? We usually will pose a question of the week. I usually say this every podcast. We haven't done it recently because we're pieces of shit. EA kind of came in, rough, rocky, and like a meteorite crashing into the Earth. So we've kind of been lacking. We might come up with a question at the end of the cast. So that's...
Right now, Twitch chat, what's your favorite video game?
There you go. Boom. Twitch chat. We're doing it on Twitch live.
Throw it at us.
What's your favorite video game and why? A small description would be sweet, because a lot of the times we've done emails, we've gotten like,
an essay,
like college paragraphs, and it's super cool.
It's welcomed, yeah. But...
yeah. Do not take that as us like shitting on you typing us a paragraph. That's fine. You want to type us a paragraph? Do it. I'm all about it. But we'll hit the cliff notes on the video, or the cast. Excuse me. Either way, so we got not a lot of news this week, right?
No, not too much. Nothing crazy. We missed last week because of reasons, so we couldn't.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about.
No, I was saying
last week because who the fuck cares anymore?
Yeah, So we had some stuff go on. I'll kind of leave it at that. Yeah, it's really all we have. We missed last week for it. It's it's a thing. It happened.
Yeah.
But we're back, right? So.
Yeah. So we hopping in the news. Did anyone say their favorite game?
Yeah. So Torment, right? The guy that actually, believe it or not, it's a friend of ours from the olden days, whose name is also yours, Will. But many moons ago, when I was streaming for like the first times, when I was a little baby streamer, he hopped in. I was playing Resident Evil 3, the remake, and he was like, "Oh, bro, do this," and I was like, "I swear to God, like this guy knows what he's doing." And I found out it was him. I was like, "Holy shit!" He said that his favorite video game is just the Resident Evil series. Doesn't matter which one, any of them. And I did, in fact, know that answer, obviously from the story I just told. Because of him like backseat gaming when I hadn't played Resident Evil 3 since, I don't know, 1999 or 2001, whenever it came out, 2000.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And then Liquid Chernobyl, another user in the chat, just said, my favorite video game is the one that isn't out yet. So, I like the troll. It's good. Love you, buddy.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean, baby. That sounds super Kojima of him. Maybe his favorite game is going to be Abandoned.
Yeah, maybe he's a part of Abandoned.
Yeah, he's actually a dev on it.
What is he not telling us? Oh my God.
Darthene Woolley, right, said, I don't know, it's a tie between the Mass Effect series minus Andromeda, which we're going to fist fight about later in a Denny's parking lot shirtless, because don't ever come at Andromeda like that again.
Bro, Donovan, you're the only person that likes Andromeda.
Shut up. Nuh-uh. Or Marvel Spider-Man series. So Spider-Man 2018. And
I bet he liked Miles Morales.
I bet he did.
I bet he did. Good game. Good game that was.
I don't know. I probably won't now because you're attacking me personally.
Sorry, I love you.
John says I look like Tom Selleck. Oh, yeah. I don't actually, hon. I feel like I look like a combination between Andrew Ryan and Baby Hitler, but it's fine.
What?
They're talking about my mustache in the chat. Anyway, let's roll into the news because the chat's going ballistic. Go ahead. You read it off. Let's talk about this bullshit Nintendo is coming up with.
So Nintendo announced the Switch OLED model, and people are super mad because it's not the Switch Pro that we all thought we were going to get because of rumors.
Congratulations, you played yourselves.
Look, I hate to say it, but we all did it to ourselves.
We totally did, dude.
Yeah, we all got excited over non-legitimate news, and then this Nintendo was like, here's a Switch that is barely better. I think the real thing was like it has a bigger screen, a little bit of bigger screen.
So yeah,
and
it's a little bit bigger, and then 60 FPS, I think, is what they were saying, right?
Is it? I don't even know if that's. I don't even think that's a part of it. I think it's just the screen and like a Ethernet port.
Oh my God, we're such a reputable news source. We don't even fucking know. I swear to God, I think actually 60 FPS was talked about, but then they were like, no, it's not gonna happen, and everyone's like, why can't you do that? Like, it's not that hard.
That's why. Well, that's why people are mad because the Switch Pro is going to be like 4K, 60
Yeah,
FPS, all
everyone's gonna
these
be hyped.
crazy upgrades.
Well,
But
so
it's just a bigger handheld screen, basically.
but you're just hooking up a tablet to it, basically. So, but I mean, either way, that's cool. Like, I got it. Nintendo's doing the thing they always do. They're doing their thing. But like, everybody wants the 60 FPS 4K or like 120 FPS 4K like mobile gaming apparatus only because ports, right? Nintendo is notorious for ports. And it's kind of like a Bethesda thing too, but like what comes to mind for me on the go, right, would be Skyrim. That was the one that was the first Switch game I bought on my Switch that did not come with my Switch when I bought the Zelda edition, right, with Breath of the Wild. I bought Skyrim, which I fucking hate that I did because I knew that I was just throwing money at Todd Howard while he was pole dancing in front of me, and he took every cent from my wallet, and it was fine. But for me, another Bethesda game that I would like to see ported, honestly, would be Fallout 4 or a Fallout game handheld. You have any idea how great it would be to just carry a Fallout game in my pocket that's not, fucking Fallout Shelter. I don't want to fucking play a goddamn shelter survival game. Like, I do, but I don't.
Yeah, I like Fallout Shelter.
I did too. I loved it. I spent money on it. On
Ironically, that's the Fallout I've put the most time into.
Believe it, Crystal's gonna beat the shit out of you.
I know. I'd be so mad if she heard that.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna text her right now and be like, "Look, you need to beat the shit out of your husband." Because the only Fallout game that he gave a shit about was a mobile game.
It was fun.
No, but like I feel like I'm not the only one because the first thing that happened for me when I bought Skyrim, I was like, oh, cool, great. Or like Animal Crossing, whenever I'd be in the field, like it was fine. I loved it. I didn't really have internet. Obviously, I was out in the middle of the desert. But I was playing video games and it was an enjoyable experience. But then I sat there and thought, I was like, Skyrim is in my hands. Why can't I have a Fallout game in my hands? Like literally in my hands. But
yeah, no, that is weird.
It's a thing. Like fucking Rocket League is like it's you can take it wherever you want. You can play like Pokemon Link battles with Rocket League. Like you can do that shit. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, the technology is there. Just port games. If you're gonna talk about this new model that we all played ourselves with, right? We fucked up. We got excited for something that wasn't there, which is probably what's going to happen with this abandoned shit. We're going to get excited about a Silent Hill game that's not actually happening.
Yeah, I'm actually been trying to like chill out on the abandoned stuff because I'm starting to believe that it's not Kojima.
Yeah, dude. So like, I got on to caveat. I got on the subreddit and I was like, you guys are a bunch of fucking maniacs. Like I was perusing it, and I was like scrolling, and I was like, what the? They're like finding shit. They're like, I found a stick in a game that Kojima made, and I'm pretty sure it's an abandoned Easter egg. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, calm down. But either way.
A thing with this though is the fact that it's just the bigger screen. A lot of people are mad because a lot of people are like, well, what about the people that play their Switch primarily docked? Like, you're not catering to them at all.
What are you giving them? Nothing. The same thing that they had already. Besides the
an Ethernet port, but
so that's
people
pretty cool.
Those
right?
little dongles.
The Ethernet port, like, yes, it's required. It's a nice thing. It's a good thing to have in the industry. And then there are people that have the dongles, but the Ethernet port is like the kind of the same situation we ran into a couple of years ago with Street Fighter V, where people were like not playing online with Wi-Fi dudes, or they would like be like, "Hey, I'm not playing with you. You have to be hardwired because it's such a game that relies entirely on like input lag." And one of Nintendo's biggest sellers, as as bad as it sounds, is Super Smash Bros. And Smash Bros has like a fucking crazy following with like the competitive community. So like the Ethernet port makes sense for that specific purpose, for competitive gameplay, because it takes out input lag. But I don't think that you have to create an entirely new console to sell that. Like just sell the dongle. Like people are gonna be like, yeah, cool, all right, if that's their bag, or if they're just gonna fucking hang out on the couch and play Animal Crossing and dump 4,000 hours into an island, whatever. Like that's their thing. I don't think it requires a bigger screen.
First of all, I mean, the dock should have came with one
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
since launch, day 1.
100%.
It's ridiculous that it didn't come with one.
1,000%.
Like, that's insane. When did this come out? 5 years ago? Like,
Yeah.
we're way past the point where we should have a Ethernet port. But again, it's Nintendo, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they just added. We talked about a couple casts ago where they added online support to Mario Party, and they're like, "Way to be fucking late to the party, man!" Like,
2 years later or whatever it was.
yeah,
Yeah, they're crazy. And what's so crazy about this is they're charging $50 more for this version, and a lot of people are mad. They're like, I mean, you're barely adding more value to it. Why don't you just replace the base model Switch with this Switch? Just
right, like
make this the new SKU, keep it the same price. You're just enlarging the screen a little bit. Like,
I don't want to interrupt the news. I do actually for this. So, if you're listening later on, right? News to you. If you're watching the Twitch chat live or the Twitch stream live, an anonymous donation just came in for $100 towards Extra Life. So that's crazy. So
holy shit, man.
We went up to 260? Yeah. Which every time we've streamed the cast, we've always gotten donations, which is insane. So like thank you guys. Absolutely.
Dude.
You're the greatest.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Helping these kids out, right? I talked about it. They can't wait. So yeah, no, I don't.
You know who's not helping these kids out is Nintendo.
Honestly, fuck them. Fuck Nintendo. Nintendo's like, fuck them kids. No, but like back to this. Like, I don't give a shit about a bigger screen. Call me old fashioned.
It's like barely bigger though.
Yeah,
like it's
like
barely bigger.
Like 6 millimeters. Like fuck off, dude. Like I don't care.
It's crazy, but people were like, "This is the same company that released like 17 DS SKUs." So
yeah, 3DS,
I mean, I guess you
3DS
get what you
1,
get.
3DS 2, 3DS 3, 3DS 4, 3DS 3, 3DS. Like yeah.
3DS, 2DS, 3DS Plus.
3DS Plus 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's talk about a company that hasn't let us down yet, PlayStation. Just kidding. They have, but not their
Why?
fault. Well, the chip shortage, it's not their fault. Like the console.
Oh.
Thing.
Yeah, PlayStation had a state of play yesterday, and I just want to run through some stuff. Well, actually, everything that they announced or showed off. It wasn't like that crazy of an event. Did you watch it at all?
I did not.
It was
I was at work
fine.
yesterday.
This was a short. It was like 35 minutes. They announced Moss Book 2, which is the sequel to Moss, the VR game where you're a little mouse.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that shit looks awesome. I played the demo of that. It was really cool.
I think I had. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Good stuff.
They announced a game called Arcade-ageddon, which looks really cool. It kind of looks like it like has the graphic style of like Fortnite, and it's like this PvE game.
All right.
Where you're like with your friends and stuff. I don't know. It looks cool.
So what?
I don't really know too much about it.
So what Fortnite was supposed to be? Like.
Yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. Early access is out for that now. I couldn't find information on how to do it. So yeah. They showed off Tribes of Midgard, which they've been showing off for a million years.
We knew all about that. Like.
And then this game called Fist.
That sounds really bad without context.
Like, I don't even know it. It's like this, like, you're like this big buff bunny guy, and you're
peak male performance.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what the fuck Fist is, but it's coming out September 7th for whoever wants that.
Wants to look into it because nobody knows really what it is.
It's like, you know how Star Fox has like a bunch of weird characters just like thrown together?
Do a barrel roll. Yeah. Okay.
It's like that. Like
nice.
It's just weird. And then this game called Hunter's Arena Legends, which is the most generic fucking name I've ever heard in my life.
That sounds super. Like, we took every battle royale and put it together.
They mashed it together. Surprisingly, it's a PvP and PvE battle royale.
Imagine that. I fucking called it. I didn't even look at the doc. All right.
It's it comes out free with PlayStation Plus in August, which is cool. I'm gonna try it out. It actually looks pretty fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you just fight, shit in the world, and then if you come across other
Other players,
players,
you fight
you
them
fight
too.
them. Yeah, who would have known? I'll probably play it for like a day.
Yeah, you're like, yeah,
Um,
that was all right for 20 minutes. I'm out of here.
yeah, and then this game, Sifu,
Yeah, I did
got
hear.
delayed into 2022.
I did actually hear a little bit about it.
I want to play Sifu. Have you seen it?
Yeah, looked good.
It looks sick. It's made by the Absolver developers. It just looks like you're just fighting in
Just-
bars and shit.
Just
It looks
vibing,
really cool.
just
Yeah.
fighting and vibing.
Um.
Jet.
then-
Oh my God, Jet got a trailer.
Yeah. Jet the Far got a trailer. What are you into that? I don't know.
No, I just like kinda, but not into it. But I saw it and I was like, oh, all right, yeah, all right, yeah, cool. Yeah.
I want you to say this next game.
All right, I got it. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaibai, the Hinokami Chronicles, gets a trailer and needs a shorter name, according to the document.
That was me. It needs a shorter name.
Dude, you need to play more Japanese games. Like, they're rough.
No, I know they have some crazy titles. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, that got a trailer. It looks very anime.
Yeah, it's basically just like God Eater 3. It's just another, like, anime, like, beat 'em up type deal. Like,
Yeah.
which is exactly what everybody wants. Like, that's where we're at in the industry. Everyone wants to fucking play like that or near automata. Like, they want to play a game. I think I said that wrong, but I'm not going to go back. I want to play
I
a
always
game.
hear automata.
Yeah,
but
automata. Near is a better way to say it. But just anime chicks, big old anime boot tees, titties, and such. And just beating the fuck out of robots. It's basically like, who could ask for more?
well,
What more could you want?
that got a trailer. And then Lost Judgment got a trailer. That game looks so cool. Have you seen that?
No, I saw the Death Stranding stuff though, but I'll talk about that in a sec.
What,
Yeah, like,
do you know what Lost Judgment is?
I do not.
It's the sequel to Judgment, which is I guess a spin-off of Yakuza.
What?
And-
Oh no, yeah. Judgment is the police one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and in
yeah.
Lost Judgment, they're like in a courtroom and shit, but then he was like skateboarding and then like all this crazy stuff was happening. I was like, I don't know what is happening, but this game looks
No,
awesome.
so yeah, I actually Judgment was on PlayStation. Well, obviously it's the PlayStation State of Play, but it was on PlayStation, and I think it's coming to PC if it's not already. But I love the Yakuza games so fucking much.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was surprised you did.
And
didn't
like
say
I
anything.
forgot, like I saw Judgment, and I was like, yo, that's just like Yakuza, but instead of being like a Yakuza, you're a cop in Japan, which is amazing because you're like a detective. So like instead of being like a beat cop in Asia, where you're like, hey, stop that, you like beat the fuck out of dudes, which is like the Judgment looked really good, and I wanted to play it because it's like all the Yakuza games are like super heavy story discussed, or like super heavy story heavy. Jesus Christ, and I'm having a stroke. Super story heavy. Even in like the side quests where it'd be like, hey, I'm this guy and I need you to go this, and you're like, okay, cool, whatever, blah blah blah. But no, like I forgot that Judgment was a game because like I think I was trying to follow it for the PC release and never saw anything about it. So I was like, oh, I guess it's gonna come out. But no, I didn't know that they had a fucking sequel. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, that game looked awesome. I'm assuming it's pretty similar to Yakuza. Now I'm like, damn, should I play Yakuza?
So yes, if you can find a deal, or maybe I'll get
Well,
drunk enough.
it's on Game Pass.
It is.
Yes.
Which ones? Because there's like 9.
I know for sure that Like a Dragon is on Game Pass, but I'm not sure if any of the other ones are.
Like a Dragon's weird in the story.
And I know it's turn-based.
Yeah, and
so.
the combat's different than all the other Yakuza games. But if you get the chance to play Yakuza 0, play that. And it's a game that will 100% suck you into it if you want to get everything out of it. It's one of those things where it's like, look at all these fucking 9,000 mini games. Play them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check and see if Game Pass has anything else.
Or
Yakuza wise.
give me like 2 hours while we're recording, and maybe I'll drink more than enough beer
Nope.
and be like, oh, look at that, Bill, there's a Yakuza disc on your doorstep.
Nope. I swear to God, don't do that.
I might.
Because I know you will.
Damn
You're
right.
the worst.
I am the worst. Death
Go
Stranding,
off about
fucking...
Director's Cut. King.
Woo! I am going to go off, my liege. So Death Stranding got the Director's Cut trailer. We had the one that we got from Summer Games Fest, and then this one was a little bit more in depth, and they actually talked about the extras. So there is an entire story expansion. We didn't get a lot of info on it, but it's like an entirely new area of the map, which, believe it or not, if you haven't played Death Stranding, was America. So there you go. They added a new racing mode, I know for a fact, which is pretty cool for the fragile,
Totally the highlight for me.
Yeah.
I was like, yes,
the
let's
fragile
go.
or the fragile track or fragile like loop or whatever they called it. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's just pretty cool. They added a bunch of new like in-game content for like those who haven't played it, for like kind of an incentive to pick it up, like the walker buddy, which is pretty funny because like everybody was like Death Stranding was a walking simulator, which I mean, sure, if you want to say it like that, whatever. A lot of Kojima's games, though, are kind of in that sense where, like, they're not a game that you would play normally, as weird as that sounds. Like, they're story-driven. They have, like... So, like, the story is beautiful, and I will sit here for 6 hours and draw parallels to our own dealings that we had with COVID, and how, like, the world was spread apart, and we had to reconnect. Like, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing it right now. Because I could write a college thesis paper, like a 42-page paper on how much I love Death Stranding, and I will die.
Just
on
go
that.
back to what episode 1, I think it was.
Yeah, the first church of Hideo Kojima, and I'm the fucking I'm the head priest. I will go off for hours. I will write papers and papers and papers on Death Stranding. It's one of my favorite games, and I know that I might get flack for that, but I don't care. I will die on that hill, because everyone's like, "Hey, it's a walking simulator." And I guess at the bottom line, sure, it is, but it's not. It's so much more than that. But anyway, they're adding new content, so like new in-game stuff. We got a sub. Thanks, Liquid. You're the best. Proud of you, buddy. Not that you need that. You definitely interrupted my train of thought, which is okay, but like...
I know, I was like, what the fuck happened?
He just like, I got quiet. But no, so like, as far as like in-game content, it's like a new overhauled combat system, which is super cool. Because a lot of people too, like the driving system has been tweaked a tiny bit. I don't think they talked about it a lot. Everyone was like, it's kind of like the Ghost Recon Wildlands. Everyone was bitching about the driving system. They were like, it's fucking garbage. They fixed it. So stop.
Is that why they're racing now?
Yeah, so that's why there's a racing thing, because everyone was super upset about how bad the driving was. So they're like, we're going to fix it and add a racing thing. And everyone's like, yeah. And there wasn't a lot of stuff about the Metal Gear references. So...
Yeah, I was watching the trailer, but also I was trying to find abandoned references.
Everyone was trying... Yeah, you and everyone else. They also added like new, like I said, in-game stuff, but it's like funny shit. So like there's the walker buddy, I think, which is just like a pair of legs that you can put packages on, and it's like whoa, and it'll like fall over and shit. They added like
goofy stuff.
Yeah, it's goofy shit, which is great because they're also porting, if you're on PS5, they're porting all of the PC exclusive shit to console. So all of the Half-Life dumb shit, like the orange like Half-Life trucks. The Cyberpunk motorcycle is coming to console, so that's pretty cool. But they're adding stupid shit like the Walker Buddy, the cargo catapult, which is straight up just like a catapult that shoots fucking cargo across the map, and you're like, I gotta go pick that up, god damn it. So it's fun. It deserves a replay because the map is fucking big. The story is phenomenal. All of the actors in it are great people, like Norman Reedus, Troy Baker. I forget the poor French actress's name that plays Fragile, and I'm so sorry. She's definitely not watching the podcast. But if she is, I'm sorry. You're a great person, and I love you very much. But no, like they went to town on the director's cut. Also, if you're on console for whatever reason, you own it on PS4 and you have a PS5 or whatever the reason, the upgrade for director's cut is only $10. If you can basically prove to Sony that you have a copy of this game and it is yours, You just have to pay $10, and it's a director's cut edition off the rip. You don't have to buy the game again, which
Yeah.
I think is super fucking cool.
Yeah, they really did it right. There's a lot of content there, and it's definitely worth $10.
You're paying
an upgrade.
you pay $10 for 2 packs of smokes if you're a smoker. You pay $10 for a 6-pack of IPAs, man. Like you're just paying a ticket to ride, really, which is all the gaming industry is asking. So it's not that big of a deal, I think, honestly.
No, definitely not. I don't think it's good. Yeah. The trailer was fun. I enjoyed it.
It was a good time.
Yeah. And then they closed the show with Deathloop deep dive. I mean, I don't think anyone needed to see more of this game, but it was awesome either way. I want this game so fucking bad.
Everyone's hype for Deathloop.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty much sold on it. It looks so sick.
So that's that Bethesda game, though, right?
Yeah, it's...
Did they confirm or deny what it's on?
It's on PlayStation. It's exclusive, baby. I don't know if it's on... It's not. I don't think it's on PC. I think it's only PlayStation.
That sucks ass.
Yeah, this is like the last exclusive Bethesda thing they'll ever have for sure. It's coming. It's 100%. Actually coming to Xbox next year. So
100%.
It's timed. But either way, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good game. It looks like. I think it's the Dishonored people, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Arcane, I think.
Arcane, yeah.
Is it Arcane?
Arkan, yeah, Arcane. Arcane Studios is working on it, which means it's probably gonna be good. Like usually,
yeah, for sure.
If you give it a chance, you'll probably like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play the fuck out of that.
Mm-hmm.
There was I'm surprised. That's all they showed. I'm surprised we didn't see Horizon or get a Horizon date.
Yeah, like that's wild.
I'm kind of thinking that game's not gonna make it this year, so
it'll probably be like ride it out for the duration of 21, and then it'll be like release date February 1st 2022. Like I'm thinking it'll come out early next year. Yeah, it'll like skate in on the runway. It'll be like that spring release shit they do in like March or whatever. It's not gonna be like a AAA release in the November October shit like everybody does for shooters and stuff. So
yeah, there's no reason for them to anyways. What are you trying to compete with Call of Duty and all that stuff? Just let them have that time.
I feel like the industry has like sedated itself where it's like, okay, shooters come out in the fall, and then the games that people want to play for story come out in the spring. Like it's
pretty much
it's separated itself because leading into shooters, right? Battlefield, let's talk about that. Usually comes out in October, November. For the most part, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, I just got distracted.
No, you're good. You're gonna hit it up. Hit up that dice shot.
Okay, yeah. This one, Dice LA rebranded to Ripple Effect Studios and is working on a new game after BF 2042 development. So
they've already confirmed, like, hey, we got another AAA title coming out after 2042.
Yeah. And Vince Zampella, who is Zampella, from Respawn.
Yeah.
He is overseeing operations, so I'm very excited.
Vince is that boy.
He's doing God's work over there.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, but I wonder what they're gonna do for this next game. I've seen people saying Titanfall 3 a lot. I don't know if it's gonna be Titanfall 3 though. I don't know if they would give it to Dice LA, Ripple Effect Studios now.
We could hope.
I mean, I definitely hope so, but I feel like Respawn would do it, right? You know,
well, like they might have like handed it off, like if they got a lot going on with their plate, but that's kind of
I mean, they do have Apex, so.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's kind of their baby. So like, if they have Apex already and they're just doing like periodic updates, why would they hand it off when they like have the lore up their ass? You know what I mean? Like they could shit out a Titanfall game. So like, I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant for them to do a Titanfall game, but maybe they would do it right. I'm not sure. Or I was thinking new Medal of Honor. I feel like
I was gonna like say like that was in the dock. Yeah, I feel like the new Medal of Honor is not super duper likely, but it's wanted. As weird as that sounds.
It's been long enough
Yeah.
for everyone to kind of forget about Medal of Honor and be like, okay, it'd be cool to bring it back.
To bring that back, that'd be fun.
But I always thought it was weird that EA also had Battlefield and Medal of Honor at the same time, and they alternated years. It's too much.
It is. It's too much for the devs. Like, that sucks.
Well, that's why Medal of Honor died. It's just too much of the same. Like, you do Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, and then in between those you do fucking Medal of Honor. It's like
Warfighter.
Too much, man. Yeah, I mean, I liked those games.
But... but that's those devs are like, can you stop?
Yeah, and then EA did a thing, I think yesterday.
Well, do you want to?
Yeah.
Are you talking about BioWare stuff?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No, not yet. EA did a thing yesterday where they were talking about Battlefield, the new Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
And Ripple Effect Studios, the head of the studio, is working on, the game mode that they haven't said the name to.
Yes.
And we don't know what it is. And apparently it's bringing back fan favorite maps, which is going to be awesome.
Oasis.
Of course. Oasis, give me all the Bad Company maps, honestly.
Oasis and fucking, what was it, Damavan Peak or whatever the fuck?
Oh, dude, I would love Damavan Peak.
Those are the only two I remember from Bad Company.
Yeah, and then they had what was that? Eureka Harbor?
Yeah.
I think it was. That was a map. That was a good map.
God. Might just pick up, or might just re-download Battlefield fucking 4 and just play again.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been playing it. It's going great.
It's not crossplay, which sucks, because, like, we be running those fucking squads from, like, level 1 to fucking 100. They don't even know, dude.
I've still been playing that. But yeah, there's a lot of leaks about that mode though.
Yeah.
With the maps and everything.
We can only trust one man. Honestly.
Tom Henderson.
Yeah, honestly, we can only trust Tom Henderson. If he leaks it, I'll take it as like the word of God. But if no one else does, then I don't care. I'll wait for DICE to tell me what's up.
Tom Henderson only tells the truth. I think true. We'll see.
until GTA 6 is like not what they said, and he was like,
it's
"Fuck my bad."
In London, like
it's just the Getaway Part 3. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You lied, Tom Henderson.
Tom Henderson said this mode was going to be a mix of, I don't think we ever talked about this, a mix of all the old Battlefield maps,
Bring me
vehicles,
Gold Rush.
guns, everything.
I want Gold Rush.
Well, they were saying you're going to be like on Siege of Shanghai from Battlefield 4 in a Battlefield 1 tank. Like,
holy fuck.
It's going to be wacky.
It's going to be like, what? They're going to call it like Time Warp or some shit? You're going to just like play a fucking mix of bullshit? I'm game with that. You're going to have hover tanks in Vietnam or some dumb shit?
Yeah, literally. Shit like that.
That's all I'm about. I'm about it. I'm game.
Mm-hmm.
BioWare confirmed that Dragon Age and Mass Effect will not be at EA Play this year, which sucks because fuck you, Wooly. I know you're in the chat. I love you, but at the same time, don't ever talk shit about Andromeda. You too, Will. I swear to God, it's a good game. Just give it a chance. Everybody shit on it because it was bad at launch because they rushed it.
I had never played it, but a lot of people said it was terrible.
Oh my God, how are you going to talk shit? You didn't play it.
You want a hard truth. I've never played any Mass Effect game.
What the fuck? I'm going to leave Discord right now.
I'm sorry.
But, no, so they confirmed that, which everybody kind of had their hopes up, which is fair that they confirmed it, because at least they're giving us a heads up, where Bethesda didn't say a fucking thing at their conference, and everyone was like, Elder Scrolls 6, and Todd Howard was like, yeah, fuck off, we're not doing it. It's actually not even remotely being worked on, so eat a dick. So thanks, BioWare. So does that mean that you're actually working on a Knights of the Old Republic 3 or a remaster? Because that'd be cool. I'm down.
Well, they are still making a Dragon Age game, I think.
Yeah, they're just not going to show anything off, which is cool. That's fine. What are they going to show off, though, is the big question, right?
At EA Play? Or
Yeah.
BioWare?
BioWare in general. Like,
I
because
feel like
I know,
they're just
I know,
not.
like,
I wonder if that means they're not going to be there at all. Or
I don't know. I don't know where you pulled the story from, but yeah, maybe they might not be. They might be too busy working, which is cool. Like, I'm not gonna don't come to the office party, right? If you're not gonna show anything, like, as weird as that sounds, it's like an analogy, but like,
I was like, what?
yeah. Well, I mean, like, don't if they're like, hey, we're gonna show stuff, and you're like, oh, we don't have anything ready, and they're like, oh,
If
it's
you have
good.
nothing
Like,
to show,
yeah.
don't show up, basically, because that's what people do at EA or
Yeah.
E3.
Not
They
in
always
like a
bring bullshit.
not in like a bad way. Like, yeah, don't like rush a game. Like, oh, look, we're making Mass Effect 4, and it's like a fucking like stick figures or something. You know, like, do your thing. Like,
Yeah.
if you're working, just work. Don't come and be like, we're gonna do something great, and then like people are gonna be like, yeah, and you're gonna get shit on like in 3 years when the game that you tried to rush out because of E3 was not good. So yeah, keep fucking working. But then that begs the question, and I didn't do it this time again for the stream, but I will next stream. I swear to God, I'm gonna get a tinfoil hat. BioWare were the people that made the first Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars RPG, the father of RPGs for Star Wars games. Does that mean that there is a remaster in the works because they don't want to come out to EA Play and be like, we're working on stuff, because there's all that hype about that Ubisoft Star Wars game. They don't want to like start a fucking fist fight in the parking lot between Ubisoft and EA because EA knows they fucked up, and I will die on this hill that EA sucks. I'm sure many people will. Trust me, I know. I've had my fair share of fist fights with EA. Thanks, EA. And if you listen to the cast, you'll know. But does that mean that they're just like, we're going to hang back, we're going to relax, we'll work on a remaster of KOTOR 1, 2, or we're going to work on a sequel, KOTOR 3, because they fucking totally can. I know they got a lot of stuff going on, but dude, like, if you had... If you came out with KOTOR 3, I would probably kill myself and never play it because I know that I'd be like, this is all I never needed in my life, and just that's it.
Wow. You
Swear
don't
to
even
God.
play
Nope.
it. You don't even give it a shot.
Nope. I'm gonna be like, thank you for fixing the world, and then blowing my brains out. Thanks for curing world hunger, and then kill myself.
Who did what is it? So there's Knights of the Old Republic, and then what is the other one?
The Old Republic.
Isn't it just the Old Republic?
Yeah,
right?
so the Old Republic is the MMO, which is just the Star Wars World of Warcraft, which I played for a little while.
There was an update for that recently.
Yes, there was. I think they fixed a bunch of stuff and they might have added one class. Do not quote me. I do not know. I don't want to be that guy who someone's going to come and be like, actually, Donovan, you're stupid, because I don't know. I have no idea what they did. I haven't played SWOTOR, which is the acronym for Star Wars, the Old Republic. I haven't played SWOTOR in like a year at this point. Because everybody kind of fell off. We got super big into it when I was overseas because we had nothing else to do. So we're like, yeah, let's fucking do it. So our little guild, we're like, yeah, let's make money. Let's do our thing. But yeah, I haven't played it in a while, so I have no idea what they did to it. I might get back into it if I have, like 39 hours a day to kill if I want to get into an MMO, but
39 hours a day.
Yep, I'm doing it. I'm going to hook a catheter up and poop on myself. I haven't played it in a while.
I hold a stake in this because I don't know anything about these games really.
So I don't know.
But it'd be cool if they made a new one.
You and I played WoW for a little bit. We played World of Warcraft together for like 3 days, I think. Like,
did I? I don't know. I don't remember playing WoW.
Like 12 years ago. It was a long time
probably
ago.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, it was like when WoW came out for like free for like the first 20 levels, and I was like, yeah, let's play it. And you were like, yeah, all right. And then it was like when we both lived in Georgia still, and and you were like, this is fucking stupid, and I was like, no, just give it a chance, man.
I didn't say that.
You might have.
Maybe. We were just all about that Habbo Hotel.
Oh my god. Don't even start, bro. I'll play Habbo again right now.
Dude.
Is it a thing still?
Yeah, it
What?
is, I think.
It's like big? I'm gonna Google it.
The game is literally not a game, it's just a chat room.
Roll to the next story. I'm gonna Google it.
Well, the next story is the last story, and there's really not anything to say. Season 2 of The Witcher comes out December 17th.
Holy shit! Habbo is still a thing, and it is exactly how it looked 20 years ago. Holy fuck! Anyway,
Of course it did.
So season 2 of The Witcher comes out December 17th, as my esteemed colleague just put out. Which is great because I have been fucking dying for more Witcher content, to the point where, like, after I read the books, I read them again, and then the show came out, and I was like, I'm going to read them again. I'm going to play Witcher 3, and I'm going to be like, damn, looks like rain. Like, I have been so hype for Witcher content.
So I've never played a Witcher game
I
either.
swear to God, get out of my podcast. Dude. No, that's
I'm
insane.
sorry, it just missed me. I just never played it.
So 1 and 2 are super bad. Like, they're good, but
Are they?
they're not, because they're old. Like, in the sense that, like, if you played Witcher 2 when it came out in, like, I don't know, fucking 2009 or some shit, or 10, you'd be like, holy fuck, this is great. But if you played it now, you're like, what the fuck is this garbage? So you need to play Witcher 3. But it is a game that will, like, if you have no idea about the lore, it's fine. Like, don't worry about it. You'll learn on the go. You'll pick it up. It's like playing a card game for the first time. You'll pick it up, right? But it takes a while to do everything you want to do. Like, I still, to this day, and I will confess my sins in front of the congregation of the podcast who are listening, I have not beaten the second DLC, Blood and Wine. And it's been out for, like, 5 years.
How dare you?
Yeah, first of all, Mr. fucking Witcher virgin, don't come at me. But I don't want to say I never found the time, but I would be like, I don't have a block of time that I want to commit, because if I start playing this, I'm not going to stop. That's how much The Witcher means to me. I love it so much. It's so good. And again, die on that hill. So I'm super glad. We don't know really a big thing at all, and this is the first time I think we've talked really about a show.
I just figured I would throw it in there.
No, it's good, because, like, I know that we had that one that one point where before our, like, first hiatus, when I moved and everything, we were like, yo, we're gonna talk about The Mandalorian, and we were, like, ready to go. And then we never did, because, like, we took a break, and then we were like, oh yeah, everybody's fucking seen it. Like,
everyone's over it at that point.
It was not fresh news, but yeah, no, it's good. You need to do it. You need to play it. I think at some point. I know you can pick up, like, the Game of the Year edition for Witcher 3 for, like, at maximum right now, like $20.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know what the store is listing it as. You know, like, it happens. It might be like, oh, $39.99. You're like, what the fuck? That's how you know it's good. If they're like, it's a full price AAA title, because it's got ass behind it. But
I don't know why I never played it. I just never had it. I never owned it. I didn't buy it. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, no. Like, I played Witcher 2.
I have no real reason.
I played Witcher 2 when I was like 14, I want to say. And I was like, yeah, cool, I loved it. But I don't know anything that's happening. I'm just, like, killing monsters, but that's fine. And then I started digging into the lore pretty deep in, like, 2014, 15. And I was like, yo, this is fucking sick. And then, like, I got the trailer. The trailer dropped in 2015, like, maybe 14 of the summer for, like, Witcher 3. And I was like, holy shit, let's fucking do it. I bought a PS4 for Assassin's Creed Unity on my birthday and The Witcher 3, and that's all I played the first time I was in Korea.
Really?
Which is actually pretty funny, because on console, when I was in Korea, I was obviously on Korean internet, so they used, like, the Korean PlayStation Store, bought The Witcher 3 on digital, you know, because it was hard to get a hold of discs over there. And when I came back to the States, I, you know, like, plugged my PlayStation in, and it was like, yeah, you don't own that content. I was like, what the fuck did you say to me? So that was a fun fight with Sony. But Sony was like, "Oh, our bad, bro. It happens." Unlike EA, where they're like, "Yeah, you're a piece of shit, and we hope you
EA
know
just
it."
hates you.
Yeah, they do. I swear to God.
Did you get Unity physically?
I did. It came with the PlayStation. So I was
Bro.
like, "Cool. All right."
Throw
And
that thing in an envelope, swing it my way.
Bro, I will. There's so many PlayStation 4 games that are in like a big like CD folder, if you remember those, that I have just sitting that I'll put in a fucking FedEx like padded envelope.
No, I don't want all your games.
Bro, they're all behind me right here on this shelf.
No,
Every
I
game
don't want all
own.
your games. I just want to play Unity. I never played it.
What? It's super duper
Yeah.
fixed now. You're not gonna have any fun with the multiplayer because nobody's probably playing it, and that was like the
Well,
one selling
I'm not gonna
point.
play the multiplayer.
That's pretty fun. When you would have it like a squad of 4, and you were like, "Let's go beat the fuck out of these French guards, because fuck them." You're like, "All right, yeah, let's do it."
I never played Syndicate either, and people said Syndicate was really good.
Syndicate was really good, but I did not play it. From what I understand, it was a super good Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
Just because it started going into that whole like switching story thing, where like I'm this lady, and now I'm this guy, and now I'm this lady, and that's like what they adopted for a little bit. So Ubisoft can't do wrong. I will stand by that. Except for the only wrong they've done recently is not release the fucking Splinter Cell game. So
Well, actually, Ubisoft has like a lot of harassment allegations within their within their organization, but that
no, all right,
that's
I
a
take
whole
it back.
that's a whole thing.
I retract it. I meant about games. They're shitty people. Nope, they're shitty people.
There's actually a huge thing going on about it right now, but like
are okay, and they're bad people. Don't buy games.
I don't feel qualified to
The only time we've
talk
ever
on it, so.
really covered any type of like allegations was like the Funhouse stuff, and I feel like even then we weren't really qualified, and that was like
not at all.
17 episodes ago, and I think we covered it because we were just pissed that Adam's a dipshit. So there's that. But yeah, let's move on to what you've been doing, buddy.
So what I have been playing is this game called Slime Rancher. You ever seen this game?
I have. I am gonna leave the chat up, and I'm not trying to detract from your statement, but I have to pee. So everyone's gonna listen to you talk about Slime Rancher. I love it. Let's do it.
Okay, you still have your headphones, all right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I've been playing Slime Rancher. I've been wanting this relaxing game that I just wanted something that was like kind of slow. So I was looking on the PlayStation Store and I found it on sale for $6, and it's pretty fun. It's a first-person game where it's you have like a farm basically, but you're farming these slimes, which are like blobs of slime, kind of like Minecraft-looking slimes in a way. And you're collecting them, and then you're basically feeding them, like you're taking them back to your farm, you corral them into a little cage basically, and there's different variants of slimes, and you feed them, and basically they shit out these thing called plorts. It's plorts, yeah. And then you sell the plorts for money, and then you can upgrade stuff, and it's just a whole chain grinding. You're just grinding away, getting expensive slimes, and then you're unlocking more and more of the world with the money you have and all this stuff, and you're uncovering all these things in the world and learning about all these slimes that you come across. And yeah, it's pretty fun, and there's like different biomes for all the different slimes, and it's a pretty fun game to keep busy. It's one of those games where you're playing and you're like, damn, I just played for like 3 hours. I didn't even realize it. I've just been out here sliming.
Like I've been out here sliming. What are you, the ghost from fucking Ghostbusters? I've been out here sliming, bro. No, I haven't played Slime Rancher. So what? Jesus, yeah, Slime Rancher. I haven't played Slime Rancher, but I've seen like good things, like when it comes to like being a like easygoing game, like a grind game where you're like, I'm gonna play and just hang out and then do some stuff.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's like Minecraft.
I really enjoy it.
Farming Simulator 2018 18, I think it came out, whatever the fuck. But yeah, from what I understand, it's pretty fun. So it's really just any farming game. I feel like where we're at now as a race, is like that's the relaxing thing, like Minecraft or like Slime Rancher,
Stardew Valley or something like that.
Or if you're, you got the balls for it, Graveyard Keeper, which I talked about like I don't know 13 podcasts ago.
Yeah, no, it's fun, and you can like grow vegetables and shit and different stuff to feed your slimes, and then you can combine slimes together, and like some of the slimes, like there's like slimes that shoot out like crystals or explode and stuff, and yeah, you can make some pretty like fucked up slimes.
Oh, so it's like a combiney boy, like.
Yeah, you can combine them, and what that does is they'll just give you two plorts.
Oh, like different types of like, okay.
Yeah, so, but yeah, it's really all just about selling their shit for money, pretty much.
Which is that's pretty much what it's about. I mean, like at the baseline, you're just playing Farming Simulator with a cute cartoon filter, but yeah, no, like that. So like, I enjoy that. The randomized like procedural generated like crafting games where it's like, what do I get when I put a fucking block of wood and a stick together? Oh, I get an axe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's
I love
like
that.
Yeah.
I love the experimentation that comes with that. Like same with like Stardew or like even like Graveyard Keeper or like any game with crafting, Subnautica for instance, or fucking even like Scrap Mechanic, which we played for a little bit not too long ago. Yeah, like crafting games is like my shit because you just you don't know what you're gonna get and then you like learn. It's like starting kindergarten over and then graduating high school like. After the longer you play it, like you're like, oh, cool, I can do this. Like you start memorizing crafting recipes for games, which I think is just amazing. That's where we're at. Where like all you think about at work is like, I got to get 7 more plorts so I can sell this shit, and I got to take the cattle to ranch. Like
yeah, exactly. It's just like that. Yeah, I've just been having a good time with that. I'd highly recommend it if you want something to just like chill out to. Like listen to music and just
vibe,
vibe. Yeah, pretty much.
Is that all you've been playing?
No, I've been playing a lot of xCloud. I've been bouncing all over Game Pass on xCloud, but I've finally started playing Sea of Thieves.
What?
And
let's talk about it.
And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing by myself.
Nah.
And I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
So if you play, let me know because it's cross-plat with PC and like Xbox. So xCloud, I'm assuming, is part of that.
No, it is. It should be.
Yeah, no, Sea of Thieves is not a game that you can play by yourself. Like you can, but like it's not enjoyable. You need to have you need to have like at least another person to help you run the ship and like find shit and like help you out and like revive you if you die, because it has gotten so much more unforgivable with like all the recent updates, especially the new like Pirates of the Caribbean shit they put out, where there's like fucking ghosts that you have to fight and like sea crab monsters and shit.
Yeah,
like,
no,
it does not.
I haven't even played those voyages because I already know I can't play that by myself. So
you can't. You definitely have to have someone with you. Like you can, but like you're gonna be like, this is fucking stupid. It's not fun.
Yeah,
it's more fun with people because. It's so randomized too, with just because like the servers from Rare are like always online, so you don't actually know if you're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna run into people, let's load the cannons, or oh, we're gonna run into a storm, like let's just let's be careful, or like holy fuck, there's a Kraken and a Megalodon, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I haven't seen anything in the water like crazy.
No,
so.
that's we got hit multiple times like over the past like years we've been playing. Where it'd be like, oh, let's get out of here, and with like the sea turns black, you're like, goddamn Kraken, whatever, and then you hear like the bump, 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 bump.
It's awesome
bump. Like a fucking shark comes up, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Thanks, game. Ghost ship will pop out of the water too. You're like, why?
They really like nailed the atmosphere of it though. Like you really
100%.
Feel like you're living in that shit.
Yeah, 100%. Like pets, like having monkeys and shit running around the ships. Like it's having to actually go out when you go to port. I guess, quote unquote, and like put cannonballs in your crates, and you'd be like, "Oh, we only have 40 cannonballs, boys. We need to load up. Oh, we only got 6 bananas for 4 people. We should probably get food." It's a good time.
Yeah, I was basically just running back and forth, collecting treasure chests and selling them. That's pretty much all I was doing.
That's
Um,
there. You beat it. That's the game. All right.
I got caught in a storm. That was scary.
It sucks
That
because it fucks with your compass though too. So
Yeah,
like it just you're like I don't know where I'm going. All right, I'm going
yeah.
straight. Fuck it.
And also, water starts getting into the bottom of your
Yep.
boat, and I'm like, am I gonna drown because of this?
If it's raining, you always have a layer of water down there, which
Oh,
especially
okay.
on like
So,
the smaller ship, like the bigger ships, it doesn't really affect it too much. But if you're on like a sloop, I think it's called, like the smallest boat, like yeah,
which is
you
what I was
always
on.
yeah you always have a layer of water in your boat if it's raining. You're like, God damn it, I'm sinking, but you're not. It's just rain.
Okay. Yeah, when my ship sank the first time, I was like, no, what do I do? Like, how am I gonna get it back? What the hell?
And then the
But
mermaid saved your life.
yeah, then I figured
Which
that
I
out.
think also is an update. They added bad mermaids. Sirens will come up and just be like, "What's up, bitch?" and just stab you. And you're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, I've seen video of people killing sirens. Dude, they have some crazy creatures in there, and they're
Yeah.
really strong.
They put a lot of work. So like the first week it came out, we were like, "Let's play," and then we were like, "This is bullshit." Like we did it all. It's great, fun, woohoo. And they started like it's the same as like No Man's Sky, like just added content over the years, and we were like, "Oh, holy fuck, it's fun! Can't
Yeah.
wait." So that's good. I did play that for a little bit too, so I guess I can caveat off of what you said for what I've been playing. Is I played Sea of Thieves for like a night recently. We would all been like trying to get back into it, and I got on one night. We're like, yeah, let's do it. We played for like I think an hour, maybe 2 hours. It was one of those like work nights though, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I played Sea of Thieves for a little bit with those guys. I have been playing so much Tarkov recently because Tarkov, being an online game, is also in beta still technically. So there's server wipes, kind of like Rust, right? So recently, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, there was a wipe because of the new update.
Yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah. So I've been just grinding hard, playing a little bit with Will,
Trying to keep up with everyone.
trying to keep up, and I'm fucking sucking, man, dude. It's started running some solo raids like last night, just trying to like get some small stuff because they have like a hideout element. I don't know if I talked about it, where you upgrade little like stations and you can craft stuff like healing stuff or like ammo or whatever. Yeah, it's not working because if you die in a raid, like whatever you have in a pocket that's not in like a secure container and you're like up your ass, as we call it, or like in your prison pocket, you're not getting out with it. And some like stations will require like 6 sets of nuts or 6 sets of bolts, and you're like, God damn it, I got 3. Fuck. So you'll go in and do the same thing that everybody else is trying to do, is just find these parts, and it just turns into it's good. It's quick, but the servers have been kind of shitty because everyone's trying to do the same thing, right? They're trying to go to the same maps where they know stuff's going to spawn. So there is a little bit of that happens where it's like you have a tiny bit of weight if you're solo queuing. But if you got like a group of 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, like the max raid party, you're fine. You'll get right into a game. No problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been playing a lot of that. There was an expansion for Tarkov 2 on the one map Factory, which is like the big PvP like part, PvP map. Everybody runs in and just like tries to like beat the fuck out of each other with melee weapons.
Nice.
Yeah, they added a whole another section which makes it a little bit bigger, and they also added a boss because there's like AI like scavenger bosses they call them. And this dude's name is Tagilla, and he carries a sledgehammer with like a light machine gun. So if you get close, he just like fucking smacks your face in with a sledgehammer. Or if you get far enough away, he'll just like fucking mow you down. So he's a pain in the dick. That's fun. Nowhere is safe.
You've been super into that game. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I've been. I fell off of it for a long time after I bought it in like 2018 because I didn't understand it. I feel
Yeah.
like that was the
Yeah.
biggest thing. I was like, "This fuck game's stupid. What the fuck? Who plays it?" And then when you just
Yeah.
like kind of open your mind as hippie-ish as that sounds, and just like start doing research, like, okay, I know where this is gonna go. This is gonna go. Got it. Cool. Know where this spawns. You start like learning the map and stuff. It's a lot more fun, especially when you play with
Yeah.
people. So That's good.
Hell yeah.
I also did pick up a zombie survival game because that's my fucking drug.
My God.
Have you heard of Project Zomboid?
I don't think so.
I didn't think you did because it's definitely a indie like beta game on PC. So it's isometric. It's kind of like Diablo 2. It's top down.
Yeah.
But it's really, really, really in depth. Like you have to manage hunger, food, thirst, carry weight. Fucking, there's like in depth sections where you can like hang up curtains on windows to stop zombies from seeing into the house that you're in. You can barricade doors. No, it's fucking intense. There's like thousands of fucking points you can dump into skills. And like everything has a part in it. Like you create a character at the beginning. It's all random. Like you die, you become a zombie, you add to the map. And you just start over again from the beginning, but you can customize your character where it's like, I was a mechanic when I was, before the apocalypse, so I know how to hotwire cars, or I was a firefighter, so I'm really good with an axe. Like, it's great. Like, I feel like when it first came out, a lot of people shit on it, because they were like, look at this fucking bullshit indie game. If you really dump into it and start like using like the community mods where it's like this, to help you out, because the game's it's kind of the same as Tarkov, where there's like zero learning curve at all. It just drops you in. And it's like, have fun, and you're like, how do I open doors? And they're like, yep.
That shit is so overwhelming sometimes.
It was like so I've only played it collectively according to Steam for like 3 hours, which I feel like is not true, but it makes sense with how long I've been alive in comparison to like how long we played with friends or whatever we did. But no,
I always think those are bullshit. Like, I'll play a game and I'll be like, dude, that was such a long gaming sesh, and then it'll be like
40 minutes.
You played for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
What the fuck? But no, I had a good time with that.
Hell yeah. That sounds cool.
No, Liquid. Also, this is kind of like a Twitch shout out, so I'm sorry. Like people are like, what are you talking about?
No, you're good.
So Liquid said something about the games that was like that we were talking about like very early in the cast. A new survival game, zombie survival, called The Day Before. I did not read it out, so I apologize. The Day Before, and I don't have any research on that. So,
wait, what are we talking about? What about it?
About like upcoming games.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I don't want to like shit on it, or like be like, hey, whatever. I can do research real quick. But I feel like I've heard of that.
I've been playing just everything on Game Pass, pretty much. I mean,
as you should, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. I've been playing Forza Horizon 4. Dude, that game is fucking insane.
What? Really?
It looks so good. Like, it looks ridiculous, and I'm playing it on my phone and I'm streaming it. Like, it is so crazy.
Holy shit, this game looks fucking phenomenal. Oh my god. It's coming out on
With the game that guy was talking?
Yeah, fucking the day before, or days before. The day before.
I don't think I've heard of that.
It looks like a Last of Us extension. It came out, or it premiered on April 9th this year. So it's pretty recent. Holy shit, it's a new MMO, open world survival, which, a lot of those. Set in a deadly post-pandemic America, which, way to appeal to COVID. Way to go, guys. Overrun by flesh-hungry infected and survivors killing it. So it's a Last of Us MMO, which is great.
The font reminds me of Last of Us.
Yeah, I saw the font and I was like, what the fuck, is that The Last of Us?
Yeah, no, that looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I vibe with that. I vibe with that heavily.
It looks like Last of Us.
It's straight up The Last of Us. Look at the fucking gameplay. The reticle is a circle. That's amazing. I love it. I'm all about it. Oh my god. Take my money now. That's pretty cool. Who is the dev on that? Naughty Dog. Fantastic. What have you put out? Radiant 1. Oh, they put out the Wild 8. What the fuck? That's cool. All right, cool. That's great. I had no idea, dude. I fucking sheesh. That's good. Mixture of The Last of Us and The Division. They posted a trailer. Yeah, don't put the link in the chat because Streambot is dumb as rocks. So it'll be like, don't put links, and it'll be like, hey, it's fine. It's a trailer. Like, no, don't put links. I have to disable that, so I apologize.
It sounds like it's your fault then.
100% actually. So this happened earlier in the stream when I was playing Tarkov. Someone tried to post a link. We were talking about something, and they were like, "I can't post a link," and I'm like, "Yeah, just I got it. I'll do it later." This robot is a piece of shit. So yeah. Anyway, that looks pretty fucking sick. I did decline you. I'm sorry. I'm literally live right now, Savannah. I apologize. It scared the shit out of me though because it's propped up. And then it just started vibrating my whole desk, and I was like, "Why is my house falling apart?" Yes.
Oh shit. What else is there? Have you been playing anything else?
Honestly, not really. I did pick up Dungeon Defenders, Awakened, which is like the newest Dungeon Defenders. I don't know if you remember the old arcade game we used to play on Xbox.
Oh, not at all.
It's like a tower defense / RPG where you like pick a class. You're like, oh, I gotta defend. Like you basically just like defend an area, but it's pretty cool. I played it for like 7 minutes because everybody else had gotten off for the night, and then like everyone else like bumped up and like blasted through it, and I was like, I'm sorry guys, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, it's fun though. But like, that's really it. It's been like Tarkov, which I've been super into, Project Zomboid, and 7 minutes of Dungeon Defenders. I haven't really been playing a whole bunch. I mean, work's been pretty busy too, so like, just hanging out.
I've just been hopping around Game Pass and Slime Rancher, and then of course Battlefield 4. Because now I'm just addicted to it now.
As you should.
All over again.
100%.
One more thing though, I wanted to address Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, because I know he's listening right now.
Okay, yeah, well, all right.
Phil, I have a proposition. You can give me a percentage of whatever money this makes you. For xCloud and Game Pass, can you please put just a shuffle button? Just play whatever, and just like Netflix, you could just play anything, and it'll just shuffle.
Like at Netflix, like, give me something to watch. Like, give me something to play.
Because there's so many games that there's so many things I want to play. I'm like, I wish I could just pick for me. Just put me in a game, and I'll just see if I like it or not.
That's a great idea.
That's what I'm saying. Phil Spencer, I know you're listening. Come on.
Liquid says, get some State of Decay 2 on Game Pass. So it's funny you say that, as we actually talked about that a couple of casts ago, because I blasted through State of Decay 2, because I forgot.
I started State of Decay 2. I got like 30 minutes into it. I would like to get in.
Did you dig it? Because I dug the shit out of it. I loved State of Decay 1.
I like State of Decay 1 as well.
I might play it on stream. Fuck it. Like it's a good game. It's fun. It adds a new aspect because State of Decay 1 was just like survive. And then 2
it's a good game to play xCloud too.
Yeah. Because you can just pick up and like put it down or whatever. But 2 adds that whole aspect of like from 1 where it's just like get out of the place. 2's like nah, bitch, you got to rebuild humanity. Pick a fucking leader, and you're like what? Pick a president. You're like oh Jesus.
Yeah, then the same day I started that, and then I also started Wasteland 3. So.
Oh Jesus.
I was like, I don't know which one to play.
What about Metro? Have you finished it, comrade?
No, I didn't actually. Metro, because I was like, why have I not finished? Why didn't I go back and play it? It's because they took it off of Game Pass.
They did?
I believe so. I think they did that a long time ago.
What? Oh no, we did talk about that because
because
you were like 60% there, and you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I was getting really into it, and then I stopped paying for Game Pass because I just couldn't afford it for a second, and then it's just they just took it away. So, and now that I have Game Pass, I don't have they don't have Metro. So
yeah, it's not on there. That's fucked. Bullshit.
Which sucks because like that's where all my save data is. If I play it again, I have to restart it.
That sucks. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah.
All the Metro games, I love it. I might finish that too on stream. I haven't finished Exodus, which is pretty bad. Like, I have like 3 seasons left in the game, so I have like a solid 6 hours, 8 hours left. Like,
Jesus.
and then you know me, that's like just playing the story, but I'm that's not me. I'm a completionist piece of shit, so I'm like, ooh, side quest. Ooh, let me go get the teddy bear for fucking Natia. Let me go do this. Like, so.
Well, I'm about out, so.
Tapped out. The chat is talking about, because Dean, Wooly, and I talked about Mass Effect and about picking it up. So, yeah, I'm planning on picking up the Mass Effect trilogy on PC because it came out. Everyone's super hyped about it. And we started talking earlier before, like, the pre-show when I was fucking off in my Discord, about how, like, Mass Effect 3 kind of sucked, but it didn't. But the ending was like a thing. And he was talking about the ending of Mass Effect, which, spoiler alert, you know, whatever, it's been like 155 years, so sorry. Where, like, different levels of damage would happen to Earth, based on, like, the levels of military strength throughout the game. Like, whether or not your squad survives, or Shepard lives, or only, like, the main character lives, like, based on your choices. So, like, Mass Effect does not disappoint, I don't think, ever, really, at all. Like, yes, the ending of 3 was, we were like, what the fuck, EA? But, like, the story throughout Mass Effect in general was just, chef's kiss. I don't give a shit. Mass Effect 1 took fucking, like, 45 hours for me to beat on 360, because I was just like, I want to do everything and talk to all the aliens. But, yeah, I might pick it up pretty soon.
I probably should, because I've never played a single
Mr.
one.
I've never played one, but I'm going to shit on Andromeda. Fuck you.
I'm shitting on it for everyone else that shitted on it, because they said it was bad, so it must be bad. If the internet said it's bad, then it must be bad.
That's literally why the world is burning to the ground right now. What do you mean? 100%. Someone clip that on the Twitch. That's 100% why the world is burning down, because they're like, he doesn't like that, so I shouldn't like that.
Make that your new sub noise.
If the internet says it, then I have to believe it. That's the sub noise.
Basically, yeah.
I should. I'm gonna do it right now. If somebody clips it right now, I will save it and
no,
make
don't
that.
Do all that.
I will
That's
make. Nope. That's it. It's happening. And then when somebody subs for like tier 2 or tier 3, and it's gonna be like, nope. That's it. You sold it. Way to sell fucking emotes and stuff. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a professional streamer.
You obviously you are.
I'm about to retire though, because Phil Spencer is about to pay me the big bucks.
I saw that. Yep, I was here for that. Actually, it was about 20 minutes ago.
Big boy Phil is on the other line. I gotta go, guys.
Hollywood's calling. Sorry, bro. Wooly was talking about the Mass Effect 5 trailer. Yeah, I told you, Liara's back. Yeah, they're trying to. That was actually in the Discord, the pre-show. So, yes, they were talking about combining like the Andromeda story with the Mass Effect trilogy story. So yes, I am fucking all about Mass Effect 5, and Liara's back, which is super cool because in the trailer she's just like, phew, and you see the N7 like logo, and everybody was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Yeah, dude, can't believe it.
Can't believe it. Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck that means, don't you? You're like, yeah, dude, N7? Yep, all right. Sweet.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait.
All right.
So what are we at for time?
1:18. I think it's time to call it.
That's not, I mean, yeah, that's pretty par for the course for us.
Yeah, on time.
Yeah, it's only 1 a.m. for me. That's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm tired, so.
No, you're good. I'm going to probably roll back into the regular stream and go back to Tarkov. Or maybe, what exactly is it called? Oh my god.
Miles Morales.
Don't start with me, Mr. Man. I'm going to do it eventually. Yeah, no, so anyway. All right. This has been another episode of Super Pixels Weekly. I am Donovan, and for the sake of it, yes, I'm a big dum-dum and have not played Miles Morales, but as soon as I get my monitor set up, and if you're watching the Twitch stream, to my right, your left, I will play it and stream it for the stream. It'll be great, and I'll cry, because apparently the story is so good, and Spider-Man's my favorite character. William, what's up?
I'm William, and...
He is.
Phil Spencer is going to be on the episode next week.
That's
so.
Hold up. Nope. Yep. We're gonna get. Yep. Lawyers are calling right now. Anyway, yes. So you know where to find us. We are hosted by Podbean. We are on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, Amazon Music. If you want the stupid robot on your desk, and mine's over here, so I'm not gonna say it. Be like, play the most recent episode of Super Pixels Weekly. When we upload it, she'll do it for you. I've done it for the meme. I've tested it. Trust me, it's a thing. If you can't find us, and soon we're going to be on Pandora, believe it or not. If you can't find us, please Google us. Super Pixels Weekly. We are the top search result. It's our Podbean link. Please do not be dissuaded by Podbean's prompt for you to make an account. We didn't really talk about it last week. William and I talked about it in our own little private group chat, and I feel like a lot of people don't listen to us because they'll click the link when we share it on social media, and they're like, I'm not creating an account. That's cool. If you don't want to listen to us on Podbean, no problem.
Just listen on Spotify or whatever you like.
Search us on Spotify if that's like, I feel like that's the most like homegrown name, right? Or if you're, have an iPhone, use us on iTunes, right? Just search Super Pixels Weekly. You will find us.
We're about to hit 1,000 downloads on Podbean.
What? That's a lot of downloads. Yeah. Make an account and give us that shit. I'm just kidding. I am not going to ask you to do that. You're already here listening. Anyway. Either way, yes, you know where to find us. Google us if you can't. Instant Gaming. I'm going to kind of harp on it a little bit. Get them sweet games. For them sweet deals, any kickback from that website. I have made the executive decision. William, I feel like I'm going to ask you right now, are you okay with it? Any money we make off of Instant Gaming for my Twitch, I'm going to dump into Extra Life. Is that okay with you?
Bro, yeah, that's fine.
Boom.
No, I don't need it.
There it is. I don't need it either. It's money is irrelevant. Money's a construct. No, but really, if you do use Instant Gaming, the kickback's going to come to us. It's going to go to Extra Life. If you donate to my Twitch channel, please consider, instead of using the actual PayPal link, use the panel for Extra Life. Donate money to Extra Life. It's a charity that helps the Children's Healthcare Network. It brings video games to kids who are in situations that are not looking so hot. I don't want to really be a downer, right? But it's a thing. Nobody really wants to acknowledge it, but yes, sometimes kids are in hospitals for a long time. And what they do with that charity is they bring video games to kids. Old consoles, new consoles, even some PC setups to let them do stuff. It's to give kids the thing that we take for granted every single day, video games, right? And their tagline is that kids can't wait, and they are 1,000% right. Kids cannot wait to have fun. Kids cannot wait to essentially survive, as bad as that sounds. So yes, please, if you plan on donating to us, donate on my Twitch channel through the link. All of the links for everything are going to be in the description, especially the platforms and the stream team link. They're going to be super highlighted. They're going to be very hard to miss. So you know where to email us. I can't talk. I have a stroke. You know where to email us, right? superpixelsweekly@gmail.com. If you have any questions. The question of the week was, what's your favorite video game of all time? I think we've asked it before. We asked the Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine. Email it to us, man. We'll read it. I swear to God. Man, gal, non-binary pal. We will read it live on the air. It's our shit, dude. We love it. We love when emails come in. So.
Absolutely. And one last thing before we go. Shout out to our executive producer, Crystal Jakes.
100%. So actually, we had kind of a mix-up. We were supposed to record on Monday, and this is just a small story before we cut it. We were supposed to record on Monday, and William and I were going back and forth, should we do it? Should we do this? Should we do that? And then his wife was like, why don't you guys just fix your schedule and go back on Friday? And we were like, holy shit, she's the best. So
Executive producer.
Executive producer Dick Wolf, executive producer Crystal Jakes. So by all means, everyone in the Twitch chat, please give William's wife Crystal a round of applause. I'm going to add the sound in on editing for the upload. But yeah, no, so the schedule's kind of back to normal. You know what to expect from us. That's not going to last forever. Hey, there's the Twitch chat emojis. There it is, claps.
Hey.
You know what not to expect from us, which is the best, right? You know what to expect, you know what not to expect, which means expect the unexpected. We might be late on the recording. We're humans, man. So, either way, I am Donovan for the third time.
Yeah, I'm William the third time as well.
He is, in fact. I'm a big dum-dum. I haven't played Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I will. This has been another episode of Super Pixels Weekly, and we will catch you next week, maybe.
Alright, goodbye, and I won't play Mass Effect.
God damn it, I hate you. Just kidding. We will catch you
or The Witcher.
For sure. I'm going to fucking come to your house and fight you.
Let's hang out.
Let's hang out, bro. Any other dumb shit before Craig leaves?
Echo?
No, reverb?
I think I'm done.
No reverb?
No, it's okay, it's okay.
What? No, we haven't done it on Twitch yet.
Mass Effect Andromeda sucks.
You didn't have to go that far.
I'm sorry. That was rude.
I'm gonna edit. It's fine.
Goodbye, Twitch chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back.
You guys are the best.
We'll be back next weekend at some time. At some point. Turn on those notifications.
100%.